Okay, this is second part for the gravity project. We've done the theory part. Okay, so we added a new checkpoint for the experiment. Let's add a step inside that checkpoint. Okay, so earlier remember we added a background stop, and after that we removed everything. Now it's a blank. Okay, now we wanted to add background. Okay, add experiment background. Okay, I'll just name it. Okay, and select. We already done this. Let's select this one as a different background, forest background. Okay, so then I'll have it experiment background. Okay, and I'll make this again -100. As we know, background should be -100 or -99 something, which varies far. Okay, let's add to the next point, and I want to give a gap. Okay, so just to look beautiful, because once this button is clicked, it removes this one with a fraction of seconds. It removes the play button, text, background, and then this background comes. And if I wanted to show this object, just wanted to keep a weight. Okay, add weight. Simply add weight. Only 1 second. Okay, just for 1 second I wanted to check it. And after that I wanted to add materials. Okay, so remember we were experimenting gravity with stone, feather, and if possible cricket ball also. So let's add images. Okay, add all materials, add images, or add let's say materials. Okay, so those are, I'll call them as the materials. So how many are there? Let's add 3. Okay, one is a stone, okay, and one is a feather, and the other one is cricket ball. Okay, okay, the three objects are three objects. We'll call it an objects. This is good, appropriate. Okay, so where do you want to keep that stone? I wanted to keep the stone right this way, this place. Okay, you know x-axis. I want to. This is x-axis plus. This is from here x-axis minus. I want to x-axis plus. Say okay, 200 or something. Okay, so this is here, and y-axis I wanted to move 200 up. Okay, oh, this is gone outside the window. Let's say minus. Okay, I think this is okay. Yeah, and what is the meaning of scale? It is the scale is size. Okay, other meaning for the scale is size. I wanted to make it half of this in x-axis, half of this in y-axis. Okay. Anyway, we are doing the 2D project, so z-axis, z scaling does not matter, but for the simplicity I reduced it. Does that make sense? This size, I wanted to move little right side, so right side is x. Okay, 250 is fine. I think 250 is fine here. Let's okay, this is fine. Let's save it. Okay, and I want to now come back to the feather. Okay, let's have the feather. Oh, I want to name it as a stone. Stone. Okay, stone. Let's come to the next one. Feather. Okay, I want to move to the left side of it. I want to keep it this one here. Okay, let's say x-axis is -250. Remember, this is the 0. This is minus x, this is plus x, and the above is plus y, down is minus y. Let's 200 above, and I'll also reduce this one as half of it. Okay, is this good size? No, it's very small size, I think. We can reduce, increase, whatever the size later. Okay, let's close this, expand, and I'll say this is as a ball. Okay, and I just wanted to keep it in the center above. Okay, 200. Okay, and I'll reduce the size as half of it. 0.5 is half of it. Okay, so this is somehow went a little higher. Just wanted to add it as 170 or 180. Okay, let's say play. Shall we play? Okay, so it plays from the beginning, background button, this one 2 seconds, then go up, this will come, you read it, and then click on this one. This comes after a second, these three appears. Okay, looks, stone is bigger, feather size is fine, stone is bigger, and ball is also bigger. Okay, I'll reduce the sizes of the ball and the stone. Okay, let's have the ball size as 0.4. Okay, and the stone size as 0.3. Okay, okay, yeah, fine. So now it appears. Okay, so now what will happen? If you keep it here, what will happen? So this will fall, right? To fall, we need to enable physics. Okay, so we'll enable physics only for stone and ball. Okay, no, only stone. Let it be only stone. Okay, so if you enable physics, see this, nothing is there in between. So now if I enable physics, so these things will expand, these features will come. Okay, so if you are not giving air friction, it will start falling to the infinity, right? Let's play. Shall we play? Okay, click on this, click on this. Okay, see, fall down. It has a gravity now. With the physics, we enabled gravity, right? Okay, so now we enable gravity for all. Let's say, okay, let's say gravity for all the objects we added gravity. Okay, added gravity. Let's save it. Let's save it and play. Okay, so for every time we want to play, it plays from this background and all those things. So if you want to test it, so you can just disable this, and if you disable this checkpoint, it will directly start from here. Okay, let's play, start from here. Okay, let's play. Okay, see this, all the objects fall. It's fine. Okay, so now these objects are falling, right? And will the feather fall at the same speed? No, right? It falls slower. So why it falls slower? Okay, so let's add air friction to it. Okay, so air friction. Okay, so we'll add air friction to it. Okay, then we'll see the craziness now. Oh man, this is good. This looks so good. Okay, it has air friction, that's why it is falling very slow. Okay, this does not have air friction for the mouse, and it falls very freely. Okay, so we'll add small air friction for the ball as well. Okay, for feather we are given how much? I think 0.16, and we'll add here friction 0.05 something, so that you'll see the difference. But it is falling freely. It is not stopping here. How do we stop it? How do we stop it? So we wanted to stop it. We need an object. Usually in the graphics world it's called collider. Okay. What is a collider? It acts as a you know ground or collide, and then it does not fall. Does not allow to object to fall further to the gravity. We can add it here. Okay, so I'll add it here itself, and plus, okay, so we needed a rectangle, or yeah, it's basically a rectangle. So we have common assets as I mentioned earlier. Let's go to add a rectangle, plain rectangle. Okay, yeah, plain rectangle is there. Select. Okay, so here it is. I wanted to move it a little down. Okay, so I'll name it as an collide or box or ground. I'll say ground. Okay, I wanted to ground. So I want to ground, and y-axis I wanted to make it -200. Okay, so it's came down. Okay, so now but how does it fall? So I need to enable physics. If I only enable physics, this box will also fall from here to down. So what I'll do, this has to stay here. So I'll make this as a static body. Okay, static body. That means it will stay here only. Okay, stay here only. Okay, let's see how does it see. Okay, let's see. Okay, okay, fine. This is stopping it here. Box is here, but it is stopping it here because the ball image is little bigger of this. Okay, let's make it. Okay, and why feather and stone did not stop it here? Because the box is only this much, right? We wanted to say this. Okay, basically the display shape, actually it is, though it is seeing it here, it's only effective only for this. Okay, so what I'll do scaling, scaling. This is the rectangle, right? I wanted to make it 1000. Okay, so this white box, I don't want to see that actually. Okay, so I don't want to see that, means box I wanted to make it transparent. Okay, so this box looks transparent, then it white will not come, and this shape of the, one second, let me show it completely. Okay, so okay, so now though the white box is only this much, feather and stone will also stay here only. Check this. Okay, yeah, stopping it, right? That's also stopping. So that means this red box is there, right? That is the actual collider. That is the actual collider. What is the size of it? This is 1000. I made it, and height I will make it 10 only, so that it will stop here, and I don't want to see this box. Okay, you can make it 00, or let's say to the transparency. I'll make it okay. Let's keep it. Okay, so now all the objects will collide here and stop. Let's play. Right? Is this good? let's put it a little downwards. I wanted to make it as a, not here, little down, make it 250, okay, not 250, 220, 230, okay, this is fine, I think. You can do all these experiments by yourself and to look good. Okay, so now looks like it is grounded. This also looks grounded. This also looks grounded. If the ball looks a little bigger, I will reduce the size of it. Okay, let's reduce the size of it. This one also 2.3. Okay, so now it is stopping. All those are stopping, right? All those are stopping. And what else you need? What else you need? So now, okay, so after that, I wanted to play it again. How to do the play it again? Okay, so once the experiment done, this you can do the air friction, change the air friction, and check it how how it is affecting. Okay, so this is the experiment. So now the logical part. So what you need to do, you need to have a replay button. Do we have the replay button here? No, we don't have a replay button. Okay, so after some time we'll come back to the experiment repeatedly. Okay, so I wanted to remember the step. First step, I need to come back to the first step. What is the first step? Background. Okay, so this has to come back to this step. So once I'll copy this step. Okay, once this is objects are added and it is fallen, and it need to come back to the step. This is a jump logically jump to step. This is jump to step. Okay, and step ID we copied. That's the step underscore 1. Remember, this is back to beginning. Back to beginning. Okay, so back to the beginning. So what we need to do now, once we play, oh, 1 second. Good that we forgot one of the step, and how we can shuffle this step also. I'll show you how to do that. Add a step, and you wanted to insert a step below the add objects and back to beginning. You wanted to give a time, few times, right? You need to wait until those are fallen. Okay, otherwise it will go away. This is step and wait for falling. Wait for falling. Okay, so how many seconds you wanted to wait? Let's wait for 5 seconds. Okay, let's wait for 5 seconds. Okay, so if you see, objects are added and it falls from the beginning, then wait for 5 seconds. In 5 seconds everything will fall down, then it will go to this step. Okay, let's experiment it. Let's see the output. Okay, 2 seconds this disappears, big explanation. This is 1 second it will fall, and after now 5 seconds is over, it should go to the beginning of it. Okay, it is gone to the first step of it. See the start button, right? It is gone to the beginning of it, but what we have not done is we have not removed these objects, background, everything. Okay, let's add one step and bring it before the back to beginning step, and we'll remove all images. Okay, let's say images only. Okay, so we'll change the script as remove images, apply. Okay, and what are the images we added? We added a background. What is the ID for the background? Experiment background, experiment hyphen background. Okay, we need to remove that. we need to remove that. Okay, before that we need to remove these four things, one, two, three, and the four one. Okay, what are those things? Objects. We're at objects, right? One is a stone, one is feather, one is ball, and the other one is ground. Okay, so remember these things. Let's add a stone. Next is a feather. Next one is ball, and the next one is ground. Yes. Okay. So we'll do that. So once those after this, if these will disappear, that will come back to this one, and at the end of it we remove that, and this experiment part will come. Okay, this goes for a loop. Okay, with 2 seconds, this one, click on this. Okay, this will fall, and after now 5 seconds over, those forest background and those will go away, and this will come. This is how you do the experiment. Okay, fine. This is very good. Okay, so yes. Okay, you can have the buttons if you have one other button. Okay, let's do one more thing interesting is what I did not show to you is bouncing. Okay, we need to add fine tune our formula, but I'm adding full force of bouncing, okay, to the ball. Okay, so run, start, 2 seconds, explanation, experiment, then 1 second, and this is, okay, you saw the bouncing of the ball. Okay, so we need to retune the formula for it so that it will bounce more. Okay, so that's how the experiment. I think the first video was 21 minutes. This is also 22 minutes. I think you can do it yourself. Okay, so this is the gravity project, and okay, so I can click on here to go back. Okay, and these are my projects. Okay, this is the experiment of the gravity. Select, and this is how it is. If you open and play it, and you can download it as the web app and deploy in your server to share it to somebody else. Okay, thank you.